Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Warframe. I'm your host with the most, as always, Francois878, and today we're going to be doing a little review and build guide for the Cycron energy pistol, or as I like to call it, the Cycron, because I cry every time I have to use this pistol. This pistol was introduced in update 20.3. It is a Corpus Design beam secondary, and it has a unique mechanic, and that unique mechanic is that it has a recharge rate instead of reserve ammunition. So it has one magazine worth of ammo, 20 rounds. Once you have stopped firing the weapon for a base 5 seconds, the weapon will recharge and fill the magazine. It's not a new concept. It's how the Arcwing weapons work. It's just this is the first time it's been on a Warframe weapon, and it's not a bad idea. I get behind it moving forward, but the problem with the Cycron is that it's just the weapon does not have a big enough magazine size. It does too long of a reload timer, period. But some basic stats for the weapon: it deals 60 fire damage at base, which is interesting, not your traditional physical damage types. 5% crit chance, 1.5 crit multiplier, 30% status chance, which is fairly impressive. This weapon also has a 2-meter innate punch through, which is interesting for a beam weapon. It's not something beam weapons typically have. Obviously, we have some weapons that chain, but nothing that deals innate punch through. Some other stuff, like I said before, it has a 5-second recharge timer and 20 rounds in the magazine, 5.0 fire rate at base. Now, this is the build. It's a fairly basic build. The weapon comes with 2 dash polarities. I had to add 2 V polarities to get this build to work. Honestly, I wouldn't even recommend putting in Forma into this weapon right now. It's just, it's not fun to use. It's not even about stats. It's purely from a enjoyable standpoint, because the reload timer is so slow, and you go through rounds so fast, even without any fire rate mods. You end up spending more time waiting for the weapon to recharge than you actually get to use the weapon. Honestly, it's just sad, because you're firing 5 rounds a second. It has 20 rounds in the mag, so you'll empty the entire mag in 4 seconds, and then it's another 5 seconds before it starts to recharge. And then you have to wait for a second for it to fully recharge. Now, obviously, I have quick draw on there that reduces the reload timer to 3.4, but I have lethal torrent on there that increases the fire rate to 8 rounds a second. So I'm still emptying the mag in 2.5 seconds, and it's still taking me 3.4 seconds to recharge. I could throw stunning speed on there and help it along, but stunning speed's not a very good mod, and that's taking away from other damage aspects of the weapon. It's it's not a terrible weapon as far as its mechanics go. The numbers need to be tweaked. That's it. It needs a much quicker reload and a bigger magazine. Either or, I guess. Either a bigger magazine or a faster reload, or maybe even a little of both. You know, just a little tweak to both. But right now, this weapon, you are literally going to spend more time waiting for this weapon to recharge than you are actually going to be using it. And I don't care what you say, that's not fun. That is not a pleasant experience for anyone. Alright, I'm sorry. That's just... it's just facts. That's it. If you're literally just standing there waiting to use a weapon, I don't know. I can't see how this weapon is enjoyable. Even with the innate punch through, I just don't get it. I suppose there is a way to reduce the reload speed, maybe with a Riven even more, and stack up a lot of magazine capacity with maybe Ice Storm or a Riven for mag capacity, who knows. But yeah, without an excellent Riven, you're either going to have to put too many niche mods on to get any real damage out of the weapon, or you're going to put damage mods on and you're going to have to wait forever for it to reload. Right now, the stats and the way this weapon works with those stats are just, it's not good. It's not fun. And it's sad because I was really looking forward to a beam weapon that could compete with the Atomos in the secondary slot, but that is not going to be the case. The status chance is pretty good, though. My build had a over 100% status chance, which status is a little wonky on beams, so even that's not great, unfortunately. But thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. Please leave a comment and a like, and we'll see you next time.